Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today we're digging into something, something so every day you probably don't give it a second thought. Why 7 days in a week? It seems, I don't know, simple, almost arbitrary, but this deep dive is going to uncover some really fascinating history, culture, even astronomy behind it all. Okay, let's unpack this then. Why 7?
It's a great question. And yeah, it really is a journey back in time. It shows how um, ancient people looking at the sky, how those observations directly shaped, well, how we live now. It's kind of amazing how deep those roots go.
Yeah, because when you stop and think this whole 7 day week thing, it's older than clocks, older than modern calendars. It goes back thousands of years, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Thousands. The earliest clear use we know of comes from ancient Mesopotamia. We're talking about the Babylonians mainly. And
Yeah.
here's the thing. It wasn't just like counting off days randomly. No, it was tied directly to what they saw in the heavens. They were, serious sky watchers.
Hmm. Okay, so there's stargazing. Makes sense for ancient cultures.
Yeah.
But why 7? That specific number. What were they seeing up there? What led them to 7?
Right. So what they noticed were 7 celestial bodies, things they could see with the naked eye that seemed to move differently from the fixed stars. They wandered. You had the sun, the moon, and then 5 planets: Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, and Saturn. That's 7.
Oh, okay. 7 wanderers.
Exactly. And crucially, different cultures started linking each day of the week to one of these bodies. I mean, think about the names even in English, right? Sunday, obviously, the sun. Monday, the moon. Saturday relates to Saturn. And other languages have clearer links for the others, like Mars for Tuesday, Mercury for Wednesday. So it stems from that observation. But that leads to a bigger question, doesn't it?
Yeah, how does this like Babylonian astronomical observation become this global thing? How does it spread so far and wide?
Hmm. That's the really interesting part about cultural transmission, because it definitely wasn't just stuck in Mesopotamia. It traveled, it jumped across culture, civilizations,
Yeah.
eventually becoming this fundamental rhythm for, well, everything: work, rest, religious practice. It's got this incredible staying power.
So it's not just that they saw 7 things, but that the idea of the 7 day cycle itself was useful or meaningful.
Precisely. It offered structure.
Yeah.
And religion played a huge role. The Babylonian system influenced the Jewish calendar pretty heavily.
Hmm.
The creation story in Genesis, 7 days. And the seventh day, the Sabbath, becomes crucial as a day of rest and worship.
Right, that solidifies it culturally.
Absolutely. And then with the rise of Christianity, which grew out of Judaism and later Islam, these major religions adopted and spread the 7 day week. Think about coordinating trade, administration, religious festivals across empires. Having a shared week was incredibly practical. So you have this mix of astronomical observation, practical need, and deep religious significance. That's a powerful combination.
Wow. So it's this blend of observing the cosmos
Right.
and then embedding that observation into the very fabric of society through culture and religion.
That's it. It's quite remarkable how an ancient way of seeing the sky continues to structure our lives today, thousands of years later. It really speaks to the influence of early astronomy, but also maybe just the human need for, predictable cycles,
Huh.
rhythm.
So the next time you're looking at your weekly planner, or maybe just feeling that Sunday night dread before Monday,
Huh.
you're actually participating in this ancient tradition rooted in stargazing. It's kind of comforting almost.
It is. Our 7 day week isn't some random fluke. It's a direct echo, you could say, of how our ancestors connected with the cosmos.
Hmm.
It links us back to a time when the movements of the sun, moon, and planets were the clock and calendar.
That's a fantastic insight.
Yeah, so next time you glance at that calendar, just maybe take a second. You're not just scheduling a meeting, you're plugging into a cycle that's millennia old, born from watching the stars. And it makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other patterns in our daily lives have these hidden histories we just, well, take for granted?